This is the definition of trusting the process. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. As you can see, I look a little crazy today. I promise you there is a reason to the madness. Today, we are doing black and white film makeup. And you may be thinking, Alex, this is not black and white. Yes, but as soon as you see the filter, okay, that's all you get to see. Then you'll see that this looks gorgeous under black and white. I'll be showing you the process and some of the research behind why these colors look so good for black and white film makeup. Okay, I did a lot of research. So there are gonna be some color choices that we make today to make it look better as they would for black and white film. But I'm also going to do a little bit of my own style. So I still feel like I did like a, I don't know, 1920s style type of makeup look. So I'm first gonna start out with blocking my brows so I can make them super thin. When blocking my brows, I like to absolutely drench my brows in the Got2b glue. And I'm just like going back and forth over them to make sure they're fully covered in gel. That way when we go to put concealer on them, they actually stay covered. Okay, now that those are gelled, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I think this has one of the best coverages, so hopefully this turns out good. Just gently patting with my beauty blender. I'm going in with another layer of a bit of a lighter shade just to add some more coverage. Whenever I do this, I really miss bleaching my eyebrows. Not that I ever had them this blonde, but I was growing them out and now I'm reconsidering if I should dye them or not. Do you think I should dye them red again? Now it's time for the good old setting powder. You know, I love the Wet n Wild loose setting powder. I think it is such a gorgeous powder, especially for drugstore. It is so nice. So go ahead and set those brows. Gosh, it looks so much better already. Those look fabulous. Now I'm gonna go in with my Natural Brows Hair Like Eyebrow Pen by Brow Art Studio. I think this will be really good to create kind of like a new brow on top. So I'm just gonna make it really thin and just focus it on the top part of my brow. Look at that perfect brow. Now I see why people shave their brows, because it's so much more peaceful and soothing to draw on a whole separate brow. Okay, let's go in with just some quick foundation. As you know, I love the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Pairs well with the powder. Okay, now let's get into the research. Now, don't quote me on this because no, I do not have my citations for this. I just looked up kind of different inspo and different articles that I read about black and white film makeup. So we're just gonna go with that because I'm sure it'll turn out cool either way. So I'm gonna go in with my Exotic Flavors You Can Be palette. Going with some of the blue tones to contour because that's supposed to show up better for the black and white. I almost forgot, I am also going in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with a really light shade because I want that to pop in the black and white photos. Gosh, I'm literally all over the place. I'm so sorry. I forget I can't do it my usual way because I have to apply the different colors in a certain order for it to come off really cool. So typically I would go in and then I would do like my contour, my blush, but for the blush, it's actually gonna be green. So the red or any other kind of pinky tones don't really show up and the red looks too dark on the black and white film. So what they'll use both on their lips and their cheeks is green because it comes off more as a flushed look under the black and white look. So I'm gonna go in still with that same palette, but I'm gonna use a green for our blush. So let's put on some green blush. I don't believe it's too dark of a green, so we're gonna go with this one. I think this will be the perfect shade. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous to see how this will turn out. I'm hoping for the best and I'm trusting the process. Okay, now let's move on to the contour. We are gonna go in with like a bluish gray. So I hope this shows up well. I know it's like a little bit of a lighter blue, but I feel like that will look better. Getting all around the temple and forehead area. This low-key looks so sick, not gonna lie. Now let's contour the nose bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue here And definitely under my brows, into my nose, dusting off the excess on the bridge of my nose. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for contour. Now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow. Again, we're not gonna really be able to tell what color I have on my lids, so it's gonna be more about the placement, and I'm still gonna go in with that blue again on my eyes, so that way the pigment can show through. All right, for the eyeshadow, I do think I want to really maximize the lid space, and I'm going to kind of bring some of it down a bit on the corners. I kind of want a little bit of that 1920s droopy effect. So I'm going to just place this all over my lids and heavily focus it on the creases. Love that. Now let's put some concealer to do a little bit of a halo eye on the center. I'm gonna go in with that same lighter shade of concealer of the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm just gonna place a bit right in the center just so we can bring attention to the middle, and it'll create kind of like a shiny effect with the halo eye. That is so beautiful. I think that'll look so good on the photos. Okay, I'm gonna take just some mascara on my bottom lashes to make those stand out a bit. Okay, now it's time for the lips. I'm really interested to see how this will turn out because again, for some reason the green is supposed to look more red underneath the black and white filter. So I'm gonna first go in with this bit of a darker green for the outline, and I'm gonna use this eyeshadow just because I feel like it's a little bit easier to maneuver, and then I'll decide if I want to use some paint or not. I want to accentuate the Cupid's bow because I just feel like that gives more of that vintage vibe. And I have to add the ombre as always. Okay, I was struggling to decide if I should go in with my Athena palette, more like a paint to just go on top, but I really do want to add a gloss. So I feel like it'll look better if I go in with a lighter eyeshadow in the center and then blend it all with the gloss. So I'm going to go in with this same green one that I used for the blush, and I'm going to pop that in on the center. Okay, this looks crazy, but I'm loving it. I think it's gonna turn out so cool. Before we add the gloss, I'm just gonna carefully set some areas that are a bit too shiny, like my under eyes. Okay, now let's go on and put the gloss. I'm just going to use a clear gloss. It's not so clear anymore, and it'll probably be devastated after I put it on this green eyeshadow, but I'm hoping for the best. This is the Lip Glow Oil Color Reviver Cherry Oil. It's like a Dior lip oil dupe, so super fun from Amazon. But let's see what this gloss looks like. I think this is gonna look beautiful. This looks so good. I'm just hoping that it'll look good with the black and white filter. But I have faith. I trust myself and I trust the research. So I'm gonna finish off with my Make It Last Milani setting spray. Hopefully this will get a little bit of a glow, more of a natural glow. And while that's sitting, I'm gonna take out my hair so that way we have those voluminous waves. Okay, I'm back. Now it's time for the final reveal. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh. This actually turned out way better than I thought it would. I think this was a success. It was so fun. I loved the history behind this makeup. Let me know if you want me to do more research projects like this because I think it's so fun. It gets me more out of my comfort zone because I don't know what to expect. And this definitely exceeded my expectations. Oh, I had so much fun with you guys today. I hope you did too. As always, let me know which look I should do next. Let me know your thoughts about this look, and you better be subscribed. I love you all very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.